Car seat struggles solved. What finally worked after months of screaming. What if I told you that the car seat nightmare you're living through right now has a solution? That those tear-filled drives where you're gripping the steering wheel, trying to stay focused while your baby screams in the back seat, they don't have to be your reality anymore? 3 months. That's how long my son Marcus screamed bloody murder every time we put him in the car. Every single time. I dreaded each trip, planning my entire life around minimizing car rides. Doctor's appointments became traumatic experiences, not because of the appointment itself, but because of the 15-minute drive to get there. I remember sitting in a parking lot one day, tears streaming down my face while Marcus screamed in the back, wondering if I'd ever be able to visit my mother across town again. My baby, who was so happy and content at home, transformed into this inconsolable little person the moment the car seat straps touched his body. And if you're going through this right now, I see you, I feel you, and I'm here to tell you what actually works. The funny thing about parenting advice is that everyone has it, but no one has your baby. I had well-meaning friends tell me, "Oh, just let him cry it out, he'll get used to it." Or, "Have you tried playing music?" As if I hadn't already blasted every baby playlist, white noise compilation, and Caribbean lullaby on the planet. Here's what most people don't understand about car seat crying. It's rarely just one thing. It's usually a perfect storm of discomfort, positioning, temperament, and timing. Let me walk you through our journey and the systematic approach that finally gave us peace on the road. First, I had to acknowledge that this wasn't just Marcus being difficult. Babies don't cry to manipulate us. They cry because something goes wrong. And car seats, while absolutely essential for safety, aren't the most natural environment for a baby who's spent months curled up in a womb. I started by examining the basics. Is the car seat installed correctly? You'd be surprised how many aren't. I actually went to a certified car seat safety technician, and guess what? Even though I'd read the manual 3 times, our seat was installed at a slightly incorrect angle. The technician adjusted it to the precise 45-degree angle recommended for newborns. That helped a little, but Marcus still cried. Next came the harness check. Too tight? Too loose? The straps should be snug enough that you can't pinch excess webbing, but not so tight they're digging into their little shoulders. And the chest clip should be at armpit level, not too high near the neck, not too low near the belly. Still crying. Then I noticed something when transferring Marcus from his car seat to my arms. His back was sweaty, like really sweaty. The material of our car seat wasn't breathable, and in our climate, he was essentially sitting in a plastic sauna. I invested in a breathable car seat liner made from natural fibers that helped wick away moisture. Immediate improvement, but still not our solution. The real breakthrough came when I considered the experience from Marcus's perspective. Babies have very limited ways to communicate, and sometimes crying in the car seat isn't about the seat itself. It's about what's happening to their bodies. I began observing him more carefully during and after feeds. Marcus had subtle signs of reflux, nothing severe enough for medication, but enough discomfort that being placed at that car seat angle right after eating was miserable for him. The compression on his tummy plus the angle was a recipe for discomfort. So, I made a simple change to our routine. No car rides within 30 minutes after feeding. I'd feed him, keep him upright for 30 minutes, and then place him in the car seat. The difference was immediate and dramatic. The crying reduced by about 70%. For the remaining 30%, I discovered 2 more critical factors. First, temperature. The car needed to be pre-cooled in summer or pre-warmed in winter before putting Marcus in. That extreme temperature change was jarring him. And finally, the game changer. I started the car seat introduction ritual. Instead of rushing him straight from the house to a buckled position, I'd bring the car seat inside, place him in it while still in the house where he felt safe, talk to him softly about where we were going, and then carry the whole seat out to the car. This gradual transition gave him time to adjust to the feeling of being in the seat before adding the stress of the moving vehicle. The research backs this up too. Studies show that babies experience stress hormone spikes during transitions. By breaking the transition into smaller steps, we reduce that stress response. Is it a bit more work? Yes. Does it require planning? Absolutely. But is it worth it to transform car rides from torture sessions to peaceful journeys? Without question. Now, at 14 months, Marcus actually gets excited when he sees his car seat. He knows it means we're going somewhere interesting. He babbles happily, plays with the toys attached to his seat, and sometimes even falls asleep. The nightmare is over. Your car seat solution might look different than mine. Maybe your baby is sensitive to the fabric, or maybe they need a mirror to see your face, or perhaps they're experiencing car sickness that you haven't identified yet. The key is methodical problem solving and respecting that your baby's distress is real. Remember that this phase, like all phases in parenting, is temporary. But you don't have to just white-knuckle through it, counting down the days until they outgrow it. You can be proactive, you can be their advocate, and you can find what works for your unique child. I've created a comprehensive troubleshooting guide that walks you through every possible car seat issue and solution, step by step. It includes a checklist, a tracking sheet to identify patterns, and product recommendations that have worked for our community. You can download it from the link in the description below. Being able to travel with your baby without dread is life-changing. It opens up your world again, reduces your stress, and creates positive associations with travel for your little one. You deserve that freedom, and your baby deserves that comfort. Much love to you and your little one. You're doing amazing, even when it feels impossible.